Hi everyone, it's your boy Zach. This is part 2 of 2. The original video was just going to be 1, but Wes lies a lot. I don't know when he started doing this, especially when you catch someone in a bunch of lies. Then the question becomes, when did you start doing this? And how far backward do I have to reevaluate everything you said that I trusted? And then let's see. Yeah, this I can't get into Indiegogo. Like, I literally can't follow a solid link. But good news, Mags got that check that he was talking about, so he shouldn't be begging for money for months. But anyway, let's just keep a mental note. October 1st, 2025, the huge check he was talking to cleared. So let's start the clock and see how long until the next time he begs for money. Oh, and Tess Fowler is apparently about to be homeless again. So they always kind of give you these little previews because it's just their deal to endlessly beg. So they don't just like blindside you like, oh my God, I'm suddenly homeless. It's like, oh, I'm going to be homeless. Well, you should do something about that now instead of waiting for it to happen again and then having people bail you out again and you are in your 40s. So anyway, I did a video this morning, a reaction video to this 2025 Marvel is Worse Than 2018 Marvel video, where I went through Ultimate Hawkeye and showed that Wes just lied about it. He made it look like it was this flippant murder, but it was... And the guy goes, oh, I'm going to a party. And he's like, oh, they just kill people and they go to parties. It's like, you didn't read the whole issue, did you? Like, the party was a bunch of people, like a secret society, putting people in cages with spikes on the inside of the cage. So I did that, and then someone's like, yeah, he lied about the X-Men issue. So I go read the X-Men issue in question, and he completely lied about it. So let's see what he said.
And if killing off and gender-swapping legends isn't lazy enough, Marvel continued to flip the script on heroism. You might remember, with great power comes great responsibility, but the new ethos is, with great diversity comes great assassination. X-Men 21. The Juggernaut rips off a villain's head with his bare hands in front of a traumatized mutant. In X-Men 22, Beast lets him know, we don't kill people. Juggernaut's response, yeah, I did, and I do it again. Remember when that would have broken the entire X-Men team? Now it's just another Wednesday. Ultimate...
Okay, so just another Wednesday. So, in the issue in question, like he says, he rips off, twists off Ocelot's head in issue 21, issue 22. They deal with that. Wes presents it as this flippant thing, and nothing really comes out about it, when it's the entire crux of the entire issue is escalation, murder. How did we get here? It's not just a random part, and I've been seeing this for months. I saw it. There was this issue of what was it? What was the book? But it was Tom Taylor wrote it, so of course you have to give it a terrible review. But it was like Bruce and Clark discussing something, and like they just got offended by one panel. But if you literally read the panel before and after that put in context, you didn't even have to read the entire issue, just the page. So Cyclops got in a fight and he got arrested, and the whole point is he could have gotten himself out at any time, but he felt like that would have been an escalation to do so, so he respected, or at least pretended to respect, the process, and the sheriff is working with him. And then Magic shows up and she's all Antifa. She's like, wasn't talking to you, cop. And he's like, chill. And then he actually says, he goes, where's this militant, attitude? Is that because you were doing something? And yeah, she was basically trying to cover up that she took a strike team out that she wasn't supposed to. So then we're dealing with another situation where, it's the classic, why don't you kill your enemies? And you have, Psylocke right there, an assassin. And so she says, I've killed many, many people in my life, as has Trevor Fitzroy, but I never took the joy in it he did. And he has none of the regret that I live with. So Wes lies and says the X-Men just hire murderers and you kill people and there's no repercussions. But the entire fucking episode is a nuanced take on the morality of killing. And the X-Men, they had Wolverine in the 70s. They had Magneto in the 80s. They had Sabretooth in the 90s. They had, I'm blanking on it. They've had people who were killers, former killers, since the 70s. So again, this fake Ned Flanders hand-wringing is just an excuse to say everything's terrible because that's his business model. So then you cut to Juggernaut, and he's in the working with what is this, Glob Herman, who I guess is the cook, and he's trying to sell him on like, hey, how about you start, cooking some meat? And he's like, well, I'm a vegan, I don't kill. So again, repercussions, escalations, morality, sanctity of life. The entire issue is about that. So then Beast goes to confront him, and he says, of Juggernaut, he's always been far too eager to get blood on his hands. For instance, I'm told he killed a man on his latest unauthorized outing. Unauthorized. Or more accurately, twisted his head off. So then Juggernaut's like, yeah, what of it? Like, and he says right here, we're the X-Men, Juggernaut. We don't kill people. Says who? You taken a look at who's on this team lately? And then he basically says you murdered someone right in front of a kid who just started, living with the X-Men or getting trained with them. And then he's like, hey, the Upstarts kill people. This is a war. We kill them back. And he says it right here. I'd do it again. This is not any like, oh, it's just another Wednesday. It's just like, oh, that happens. The entire issue that you have to read, you can't just cherry pick 2 panels. You have to read it and you have to be honest. The entire issue is about the morality or immorality of killing. Not just people, but animals. Anything living. I guess besides plants. He says, we're not a death squad. He goes, maybe you're not. I'm on the ground. I'm in the field. I'm in the fight, Beast. And then he points out, it's not even his fight. He's not even a mutant. And he goes, quote, X-Men don't kill people, unquote. Don't make me laugh. Charles teach you that one? What a joke that turned out to be, huh? Maybe he should have been honest with you all. Mutants are at war, and in a war, people die. And then, once he's leaving, Beast says, if Xavier had taught them to kill or been fine with it throughout his career, he goes, if he had, it is highly unlikely that you of all people would be alive now, Juggernaut. God, when did we all get so comfortable with killing people? And then you'd be like, oh, that's a pretty thorough, nuanced, interesting issue. Then we get another one. So the New Mutant, I don't know if they're technically a New Mutant, but they are new, whatever. You understand what I'm saying. So the guy's like, hey, did that traumatize you seeing that guy get murdered in front of you? And she's like, no, not really. He's like, what? You did corporate data entry. And she goes, she says, it's this body, Ben, the animal templates I shift through. This hawk form, the lizard form, both predators, with the instincts that come with them. Killing and dying seems like the most natural things in the world. So then you get this completely new perspective. We've got the pretty traditional human views about killing. It's like you shouldn't kill people. Well, what about in a war? What about if they're trying to kill you? And then this woman with animal powers, she's like, yeah, like I am seeing things from the animal world perspective, and it's just people or animals just get killed and they die all the time. Like this is just life. So, and the other thing is, I only read like the first or second issues of this. I quit not because it was woke or terrible or anything like that, just because it didn't seem like it was going anywhere, and it looks like it has gone somewhere. It is a good book. So this is two. Now I'm not going to go check on the Silver Surfer book he lambasted because I I don't really like Silver Surfer or cosmic stories, but when did this lying start? Because it's very troubling. It's very troubling that he would lie multiple times in an easily disprovable way.